I hope you like Christmas, because this movie's filled with Christmas. It's got so much Christmas in it. Today we're reviewing The Magic Gift of the Snowman, which it sounds kind of generic, but it's not. It's got some interesting themes in it. It's got terminally ill children, inappropriate sound effects, and a noir style investigator snowman. I mean, look at this motherfucker. He's probably the coolest snowman I have ever seen. However, the thing that got me interested in this movie was this guy right here. I mean, look at him. Isn't he fucking precious? He's like a goblin thing. I don't know where he came from, but he's everything I've ever wanted in a villain. I mean, look at him. He's got the face of... Look at that face. He's fucking precious. Spoiler alert, he dies one of the most horrific deaths in children's genre, with the exceptions of, decapitations in that one scene from that horrible German movie about cats where that one cat gets eviscerated. It's a story for another day. Moving along. The Magical Gift of the Snowman was animated by Jetlag Productions and released by Good Times Entertainment. Says a lot about animators and production companies. Am I right? Like, the sweatshop animators and then the production companies where they just fucking walk around and collect money. I mean, a little bit disparaged? Disparaged? Is it the right word? Disparaged? Unfair? Anyway, we open with this affluent-looking cottage and we think, we're ready to sit down for a lovely Christmas movie. And it opens with this slapping musical number. And possibly, like I said, one of the coolest snowmen I've ever seen, with his Dolce & Gabbana sunglasses and some fucking Hugo Boss coat. He dripping and he not even melting yet. Spoiler alert, he melts. And look at this motherfucker. He's got an apricot nose. He's too good for carrots, man. Carrots are cheap. Apricots are, à la bourgeois. However, we've been deceived. Upon the first minute of the movie, we open with this doctor motherfucker, and he's saying shit like, "I'm sorry, I wish I could do more for her. Be strong. If she can make it to Christmas, I think she'll be all right." And you're like, what? I thought this was a kid's movie. I mean, that isn't saying much. Some of the most twisted things I've ever seen were kids' movies, quote unquote. Ask me about the brave little toaster. Anyways, it doesn't take long for our resident Giga Chad Landon to decide how he's going to handle the particulars of this very serious situation. Turns out he's an artificer, and he builds an ice golem, and then proceeds to craft a whole world and backstory for this freezing cool dude in hopes of taking what's her name? Emery Elizabeth's mind off the fact she may get iced by her illness. I know what you're thinking. I'm a monster for making light of terminally ill children. And you'd be right, if they weren't fucking cartoons. Cartoons aren't real, numbnuts. It's not like I'm making fun of a dying puppy's GoFundMe or prank calling orphanages saying I'll take the whole lot of them and never showing up. So then we're introduced to a magical land of fun and happiness where everyone smiles, there are no adults, slave birds sing you a lullaby every night, and you warm yourself under fluffy bedsheets that are also scalding hot waffles. Look at them. They're waffles. They're fucking waffles. So, they do some other stuff. I don't want to get into it. I'm getting bored of this. I just want to get right to the meat of it, which is the villain's death scene. Oh, it's good. Basically, so it turns out that guy I showed you earlier is like some sort of a president's choice, great value, no-name Voldemort, and he's stealing all the smiles because he's evil. Cue sad children. Oh, the script. I'm supposed to cue the sad children. Cue sad children. So they ride up to this homie's house, and he seems okay with it, and proceeds to give them his evil monologue before terminally ill wheelchair girl pepper sprays dollar store brand Voldemort with his own box of hard-earned stolen smiles, and he slips and burns to death. And let me give you a heads up, if you are a cartoon villain and you hear this fucking sound, you're dead. Dunzo. Gone from this world. This is not a sound you want to hear. This sound is like the Dutchman's call of children's Western animation. The Reaper is coming, and he's coming with silly music. And let's not forget, when Crypt Keeper Wizard fries, there's this playing in the background.
Children, curse both of you and your miserable snowman.
Anywho, enjoy his horrible scream, and I'll see you all next time or never.